73. I'm Angie.
I'm Irene.
I'm Joyce.
And we are excited you could join us here today. We are going to start out with our administrative portion, and that is Irene. Go ahead.
Thank you, Angie. All right, so we've got the Queen Sandy giveaway winner from the last episode. It is Lee Calabeo. Lee, if you could email us and let us know where you can send your bag. Congratulations.
Yay!
All right, so the next Sandy bag giveaway question. Because we couldn't come up with one, how about just comment below. Tell us anything you'd like, and you will be entered for the next giveaway.
Oh, and you know what? How about, what if we do tell us something about you?
Oh,
okay. Yeah, there you go.
Who doesn't know about themselves?
Exactly. Something that, you know,
good. I like that.
We don't need to know a secret, but just tell us something about you.
Secret would be
I want to know the secrets. I
What?
want to know.
A secret. Yeah, a secret in all the comments, and now everybody knows.
Right.
Okay,
All
so
right.
tell us
this
something.
time-
Tell us something about you, and that we'll choose a winner from there.
Okay.
Right.
All right, and then Angie, if you could tell us about the Dilots yarn that we have here. It's going to be another special giveaway, and but it's going to be an interesting one. It will be via email.
Yes, this is going to be a via email giveaway. So we have this beautiful yarn that Irene is holding up here. This is going to be the giveaway gift, but we are going to make it a pay it forward gift. So this is going to go through November. So you have through November to think about it and send in your, send it in. So you're going to email us your pay it forward person and why. So it could be, and I mean, hopefully there'll be a knitter because they're going to get a knitting gift.
Oh, should be a knitter.
Yeah. So
or a crocheter. Yeah. Somebody.
Yeah, knitter yes. So it needs to be a knitter or a crocheter, but tell us why they're your dental hygienist and she's so gentle, or, you know, just whatever it happens to be, or they've done something that has really touched you. And we're going to go through all of those and we're going to choose one and they will get the prize. So you will be nominating someone for the prize.
Excellent.
And so we send us an email at 3plypodcast@gmail.com and we will choose a winner. So again, it's going to be someone you want to pay it forward to, because I think right now in this time and this craziness, paying it forward is really important. So
I love that.
That's going to be our next giveaway.
Nice.
The deadline is November 1st.
November 1st.
And put in the subject, pay it forward, because otherwise we're not going to know what the heck's going on. We're going to try to monitor this carefully. So that would be great. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Yep,
me too.
Me too.
All right, I've got another thing. We're getting close to having 4,000 subscribers. So how yet another giveaway. Now this may take some time because we're like at turtle pace as far as increasing subscribership. But you know what? What a joy to see so many people valued us enough and our program to hit the subscribe button. So if we can reach 4,000, and I am assuming eventually we will, hopefully not in 10 years, because by then we probably won't be podcasting.
I'll be done.
Yeah. But let's hope that we can reach the 4,000 number soon, and we'll have a really, really special giveaway, and we're going to start working on what we'll put in that prize. So if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe, because you have to be a subscriber to win this thing.
Yep. Very, very good.
Oh, and then a couple of other things. I had requested test knitters for my Get Shorty ribbed sock. It's a new pattern. It's going to come out in October. And I had such an overwhelming response. I wanted to thank everyone who participated. What a joy. I got to tell you, it is amazing to me the people that are willing to do this. Not Angie, she doesn't do socks, but you know, I had great sock knitters, and I want to express a special thank you to Valerie. She knows who she is. There was only one Valerie in the group, and I've got to tell you, her mathematical skills were incredible. All I thought was, my God, she's Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man. It was amazing, like a computer in her head. It was amazing. Thank you, Valerie, for helping me out on this. And so a new improved Get Shorty ribbed pattern will be out. And I'll show you a sample of it later in the sock segment. Also, last thing, we did go to the field trip to Wisconsin Sheep and Wool, and not to bore you, because if you're not keen on what we did there, we'll have it photographs rotating in the intermission section. So that's all I've got. Oh,
All right.
I got another thing though. Remember a while back, I know, I'm scattered here, sorry. Mental here, okay. Forgive the old one. Anyway, questions and answers. So you recall we were asking people to give us like questions. What do you want to know? So, and again, we're going to keep doing this every so often. How many whips do each of you have? So my answer is 3, and I will discuss those in our later segment on what we're knitting. Do you have to think about it a little bit?
I have so many I can't even tell you. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to grace that with an answer because I may embarrass myself.
Probably will.
Do you know what, Angie? I'm sure you're not the only one in that boat.
I get cast on itis and I've got to do something else, and then I put something down and then I go, oh, I should finish that. So.
The squirrel gets your attention every time. And that's by your own confession.
Yep, for sure. For sure. Squirrel. That should be my nickname. Squirrel.
I like
you?
Irene. I have 3. So I have the one sweater that I was doing for Carson that I'm kind of stuck on, and I'm just letting it lay because really, I don't even know if she's gonna wear it. So I'm like, do I really want to do this or don't I? And then I have 2 whips, both of what I started yesterday.
Okay.
So not bad.
Okay, so 2 out of 3 actually are within normal ranges, and then Angie again is our star.
No,
You're
Angie's
the
out of
winner,
control. I'm out of control. Even guys with the most projects wins. Yay!
Angie,
Angie's
imagine
winner.
how many bags you would have if you took and finished all that stuff. You wouldn't need to buy another bag ever. Right?
I would. Yes, I would.
No, you're not going to convince her. No way. No way.
Shopping is my second biggest problem.
All right. The other question was, do you have a favorite pattern for leftover yarn? Now, for me, the answer is socks. Oh, I mean, seriously, socks.
I like to make those little the scarves that you just change yarn as you go, like you knit it in a circle and then it's sock yarn and you just keep going. That and baby blankets. So that's what I like to use my leftovers for sure.
Yeah.
Joyce, do you have anything special?
I made a couple of scrappy blankets for the kids, but other than that, I got nothing. I keep saying I'm going to make the like slipper socks, and I haven't started one yet. So really, I just have balls everywhere.
That sounds like a problem.
Oh, maybe
you do have 3 men in your house.
She could have a special Christmas tree and put all these balls on it.
Oh yes.
Oh, there's a thought.
There's a thought.
Just
yeah. I can see that getting your husband all in a rile.
Ornament. Pardon me?
I said I can see that getting your husband all in a rile.
Well, right now Zachary's back because he didn't want to renew his lease, so he's here with the cat. I can't leave one thing, not one thing. Otherwise, it's across the room, under the furniture, up the stairs, down the stairs.
Oh.
And then I had my my sweater laying on the table, and I went to tie in all the ends, and damn it, there wasn't a snag in the front of it because she was laying on it.
Oh.
So when somebody walked in, she darts, and I mean, she's sweet as she could be, but I'm like, stay off my shit.
Cats they're mean. They're nasty.
She's really sweet.
Sneaky.
She's really sweet, but she's just lunging off the table and her claw gets caught.
I had a cat once when I was living at home and I snuck it in my house and my parents didn't know she was there for quite some time. And I had my mother's grandmother's 4-post bed in my room, like an antique 4-post bed.
Oh,
And I
boy.
had left, and this is, I mean, I was in high school, so this was a very long time ago. So back then I only crocheted. So I had yarn in there, and I came and I opened the door. It looked like a spider had gone crazy. I mean, it was up and down and all around. I was like, oh my God. Around the post, down the post, under the bed, above, in the drapes. It was, I couldn't believe it. It looked like Spider-Man had.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was finishing a pair of socks, or no, I was finishing a hat, so I had to go down to the double points, and she'll come up and she'll lay on my lap, but that's the first time I used the double points, and she kept swatting at him. I'm like, okay, you have to go out. So I had to put her out and shut the door. I'm like, this is too much work. I do. She's so sweet, but not for the
All
knitting.
right. We are moving on to what are you wearing?
Oh, I'll start.
Oh, look, you are wearing something.
These are the earrings from Burr Oak Studio. That fabulous place that has all the earrings that and jewelry made out of knitting needles. So that's what I'm wearing. Not
Cute.
Are darling. But you know what? You should discuss that t-shirt because I think it's pretty cute.
Right. The t-shirt is really cute. It's
I got
awesome.
it as a birthday gift many years ago. And yeah, I need a little convincing, but I keep thinking to myself, Angie should be wearing this because she's fabulous. But you know what? I'm the pretender in the group. So, hey.
You are also fabulous. You are also fabulous. Oh my God. I'm just wearing a plain old V-neck t-shirt, ladies, because it's, you know, I'm trying to suck up as much warm weather as I can. And I think we're like heading down the slope. So
yeah, you won't find that today. It's dry. I mean, it's supposed to go to 70 today, but someone left the kitchen window open this morning. Zachary's like, it's freezing down here. But it's, you know, 70 seems nice, but not when you've been at 90.
no,
Do you know what I
like,
mean?
It's like a
and
big
then
change.
it's like, yeah, it's holy crap, it's chilly. So today I'm wearing the Stone Point by Courtney Kelly.
Beautiful. I love that
So
thing.
just to take the chill off.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Thanks. Yeah, I really like it.
That's beautiful. All right. So now we move to what did you finish? And I know we all finished something. So Irene, why don't you go first?
All right. I had that yarn, maybe you remember from Julie Aslin. And this is the Pheno in her line, which is a fingering. And I made this cowl.
Very cute.
And it is
It's
called
so beautiful.
Cooler Side of Warm by Espace Tricot. So the buttons are from an Etsy shop, and I'll mention that in our segment. But this, I paired that yarn with a mohair, first with a lighter brown, and then the top with a milk chocolate mohair. So it's stunning. I love it. You know, while you're knitting it, it's a little like, ooh, where's this going to go? And then seriously, it's beautiful. I can't wait to use it. I do want to delay the cold weather, but you know, the only other thing is this pattern from Espace Tricot is free. I think it calls for either a DK or worsted. So I did a 132 stitch cast on using the Pheno fingering with the mohair, and it worked out spot on. So that's
nice.
what I finished.
Yeah, very pretty.
Love the yarn. Got to tell you, Betsy at Elgin Knitworks carries her line, and she has a DK version of her yarn as well. Beautiful. Then, what else? Oh, I finished my copycat version of The Night Shift.
Yeah, it turned out great.
Beautiful.
My one daughter, who's like a fuss bucket about everything, says it's the most beautiful thing I've ever made.
Oh, I don't agree with that, but that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with it. The colors are gorgeous. And it just goes to show you, this is all Malabrigo Rios yarn. You don't really have to have that
spin cycle.
Spin cycle. Yeah, you don't. These are all solid colors. And
Yeah.
it came out beautiful, and it'll be very toasty. And the last thing, and I think Joyce, you've made several of these because again, this was I like that, Joyce, what you're knitting. So I want to knit it too. I did an allotment hat,
Very nice.
A couple of them. This is in Malabrigo Rios in the Aguas colorway.
Oh,
Yeah, how nice and sunny it is. You can't even see what I'm holding up here.
yeah, I can see it.
That's
Now you can.
yeah, like an emerald green.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So, and this was the relaxed fit is what I went for, and you can discuss that later, Joyce. So that's all I have for finished.
I just have one little thing. I finished my, and there'll be a picture at the end, my yellow sweater.
Cute. And
You know, sunshine, that's
I
gorgeous.
know. It's
won't
so
miss you on
pretty.
that.
Very, very nice.
So this is Madeline Tosh. I think the color is chamomile. I'm obsessed with the Madeline Tosh vintage. It's just, but yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with yellow right now, but it turned out very cute. I did not
Yep.
put buttons on it,
The color's so saturated. All of those.
but I really liked it. And I thought, and it's one of those knitting pure and simple patterns. I think it's the open summer cardi or something, but it's a little different than the other one I made that was the green one. Out of the two, I prefer the pattern for the green one because you just pick up everything and knit the band back and forth.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one you have to do the top
Separate neck.
band, then you do the side band, then you do the other side band. That was
Oh,
kind of a pain in the butt. I prefer doing the one band. I thought that was much easier. So
quicker.
Yeah.
Quicker.
So what about you, Joyce? What have you
I
finished?
finished the speckle sweater. I
That
still
is
can't pick up the
beautiful.
color on the camera.
It's beautiful.
It's truly fits just like a sweatshirt.
Mhm.
So,
Beautiful.
but that's the Darful yarn in their DK. The color is steam. Very cute. So I'm happy that's done. So now that's wearable. And then, as Irene mentioned, making the allotment hat. Oh, I found a vase that accommodates my balloon. So here's the allotment hat, and this is the rolled brim version. And
I
the color
love
is
it.
called Gris in the Malabrigo Rios. And then I made another one, and I also made a relaxed fit. And this color was Azul Profundo from Rios.
Love it.
So very nice. Yeah, very nice. It's a quick hat, 2 nights, and it's done.
Well, and I noticed that we used our children as models for the hat.
Yeah, I copied you when I saw the email come in. I'm like, oh, Zachary's right here. I can use him.
Got to use them for something because they're otherwise just a pain in the rear end.
We can't even go there.
Amen, sister. I hear you are preaching to the choir.
And I did finish a pair of socks.
Ooh,
Wow.
So
those are so cute.
This is Turtle Pearl, and I think it's called Mistletoe Kisses.
I
And
love them.
I think these are going to be for Joe.
Oh, they're really nice.
Yeah, they turned out really cute. And the pattern is a nice rib sock by Glenna C. I think it's a
Love it.
nice, well-fitting sock for them.
Say that.
Love,
That's
love.
all I got. I also finished 2 more things that I have already given them away. And I did it with that yarn from the dollar store because new mom, non-knitter. But I made the Journey of the Aviator hat by, what is her name? Gabrielle Dance Knit. And then I also made the Springtime Baby Cardi by Kathy Fraker. I'm not quite sure what the spelling is, but Irene will put pictures of those and they turned out really cute. She was really, really pleased. So
That's sweet. You're a good person.
can't help myself.
These are the best. Love, love,
That's all I
love.
got. That's all I got.
All right. So I think we're going to take a break.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to move on to our favorite segment, No Bare Feet.
Is that our favorite segment, or is
Well,
it
it's your
my
favorite segment.
favorite?
Okay, but let me just say something before you start.
Okay.
Today, it is my favorite segment because I am lucky enough that I have some very dear friends. And one of my birthday presents this year
Oh,
You're so freaking limber.
I think you need to stand on your head. So,
was this darling pair of socks, which I'm wearing,
oh,
that Irene knit for me. It was part of my birthday gift from the girls. And so I just want to say I am not having bare feet today.
oh, you're welcome, Angie. Oh, you're so sweet. And
And
you
they
are
are-
definitely knit-worthy.
Thank you. Yes, they're
Right.
awesome. I love them. So,
Very good.
all right, now you can go ahead because I know it's your favorite segment.
Okay. All right. Well, I finished a pair of large socks with no intention to really give it to anyone special, but just to have it in my bin of people who might need socks that have large feet. And this is the pair. Just got them
Cute.
off the needles. They're
Cute
not
pattern.
Nice.
locked. The yarn is very pretty, but I will tell you something. I wanted to knit them per usual 2 at a time. I had some difficulty because the striping sequence, it's long. And so I couldn't, it was like dark. It was in the evening when I was starting. And I thought, I don't know where to go with this, but none of it made sense. You know, every time I kept pulling on the yarn, I couldn't find the correct sequence to start. You know, I probably should have zeroed in on the brown, but I didn't. All I kept seeing was blue, 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 you know, couldn't do it. So these were knit 1 at a time, but I did manage to get it down.
You look pretty good.
correctly.
Pretty good.
And the yarn is opal, which is quite a hardy yarn. What is this? Fresh Frunda 2. Fresh Frunda 2, colorway 9956. And they're awesome. So my husband seems to be interested in them, but I think they're going to be too big for him. So we'll see. I didn't want to disappoint, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know, buddy, but we'll see. Then, as I mentioned before, we've got the new Get Shorty socks pattern, which is ribbed. And
Ooh,
these
I
are
like
the
'em.
ones. Look at that. Oh, this is, I used some of that yarn that I gifted you with the socks. Now this is a rib top. And the difference is that I think the fit might be good for anybody who's like questioning whether somebody would have a good outcome. And the rib seems to be a good way to keep snug on your foot. And it continues with the rib pattern at the top and goes down. So that was a bit of a, if I had known that Valerie was Rain Man, I could have asked her, what the hell am I doing here? But it worked out okay. It took a little bit of maneuvering. So probably my favorite, because I like stripes, are these. And
Cute.
this was that yarn from, oh, here. The Sknitches. What was it?
I love it.
I think it's called chalk or something. Sidewalk chalk. So,
Oh,
Sknitches.
very cute.
So cute.
all right, so that's coming down the pike, and I'll insert some pictures from the people that have test knit. Not all of them, because that was another nightmare that I should mention. I did not want to say, no, you can't test knit. So I took anybody and everybody who was interested in helping me. I thought, what the heck? It's not a big deal, right?
Right. The more the merrier.
Maybe it wasn't a big deal. It was a big deal for the administrative part of this because I was getting lost in all the emails. So I hope I didn't offend anyone, but I certainly truly appreciate all of the help. So here's some pictures of the finished product.
Cute. Okay, well, I already showed you my finished socks. They're cute. Also big man size. But I this is my last Christmas pair, and this was a signature yarn. It's called Holly Berry, and I literally just cast that on yesterday. I have 3 rows done. That's it. But look how cute the skein is.
Ooh, very cute.
Yeah, and actually I had to look them up to see how they were going to turn out. And they'll probably have to go to the one of the boys because I'm thinking Joe ain't wearing that at all. So anyway,
I have to tell you, you're putting me in the mood for Christmas socks.
well, I'm kind of over it. So I'm really anxious for these to be done to get on to something else. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my last pair.
You did a great job trying to do this over the year, and excellent. Very
Yeah, well, I got it from Diane from River Falls Plantation, and I don't think she's podcasting anymore, but I remember she gave everybody in the family socks at Thanksgiving so that they could wear during the Christmas season. I thought, oh, that's brilliant. I think that's so cute.
Well,
So
and I want to mention, if Diane is watching, we miss you.
yeah, we do.
I'd like to see
We
another
do.
episode. I'm like really starving for something from podcasters that were, the old standard. And now we've learned that Espastri Co. has sold their shop to a couple of the staff members there. So that explains why they haven't been podcasting. Yeah, I'm sorely missing some of the regulars. I do know that many have gone the Patreon route, which, we're opposed to. So, hey.
Yeah, we won't be doing, although there is a new one here in Chicago. Her name is Karen, and it's
A
not
yarn tail.
KNOT, not fancy knitter is her Instagram name. But yeah, her podcast is really cute. And a new store just opened in the city called Miss Pearl, I want to say. And her last episode was about that. And that woman from Miss Pearl, she looks very vivacious. So maybe we'll have to
I'm
do
so
a road
glad you
trip out there
remembered
one
that,
day.
Joyce. I'm glad you remembered
Yeah,
to
because
mention her. She's
we had put it on our Instagram that, we were going to Wisconsin Sheep and Wool, and Karen's like, oh, I would have went. I'm like, well, hell, you could have came.
yeah.
So I'm like, next year, come with us. So she said she was in for next year. So we'll maybe get together with her.
Hey, and
So,
don't wait
hi,
until
Karen.
next year. She should just get on the train and meet us at Elgin Knitworks one night.
There you go.
Or well,
Yeah.
somewhere in
Or
between.
anything. Yeah, let's do
Right. Right.
it.
So
Coffee would be nice.
Yep. She's got kids though, so I imagine her life is quite hectic, but maybe she could squeak out a few hours on a weekend.
Yeah, that would really be
So that would be fun. Yeah, but her podcast is really cute. She's a fairly new knitter, but she's fearless. She's absolutely fearless, and she's a good little knitter. So
she's a natural. She's just so. I like that. You know what? It sort of reminds me of our friend Meg from Traverse City. She's kind of like that. Hey, it works. It works. It doesn't. We're going to try it, and that's pretty cool.
Right. And she's, she's honest with herself and honest with, with her viewers that, what works, what doesn't. And, I screwed this up or I didn't screw this up or, we're going to see what happens. Yeah. She's really quite cute. So.
All right. So we are going to move on to, let's see. What are you knitting? Irene?
Well, I'm almost done with my Halloween sweater.
Nice.
So this is the front. I did the sleeves, so I could actually wear it now.
You could as a pullover.
yeah, to move, to, put in. But look at this gorgeousness. Oh my God, this is gonna be so nice. So I am waiting to steek it and it will become a cardigan. The back is cute. Yeah, I
It needs
suppose I
some
could wear it this
It
way.
needs some spiders.
Yeah, I know. I've been looking. I haven't found the exact right thing, but one step at a time here. So I have a feeling this will be fine. I'm waiting for Betsy at Elgin Knitwork. She's also knitting a sweater like this, and we're going to steek it together. I'm not sure if Joyce is going to get on board with this Halloween stuff or not, but we still have some time.
That's my plan. It's just hasn't come to fruition yet, but yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna make it. I have all the yarn upstairs. So it's just a matter of starting it. But I was kind of, I just don't know. There's so many things I want to knit. I'm kind of paralyzed at what to knit.
Hey, there's
know what I
always
mean?
next year too. So I say don't put any pressure on us.
Well,
Any of us, know what I mean? No pressure, no pressure. Don't want pressure.
there's some things that I actually just need to get done. One being the one Christmas socks, and then the hats came about for a very good reason. Those I needed to do. And it's like,
Yeah.
what do I start? And then it's just getting the time to start. So.
Right. All right, so Irene, keep going. What you got?
Oh, okay. Oh, and then I am working on the Anchors summer shirt by Petite Knit. And this is the one that has the ribbing at the top here. And I'm using that Dye Lot Studio single ply yarn that I fell in love with, didn't know what to do with. And ultimately, this is what I came up with. So the bottom of this is, I'm holding 2 strands together, this and a fingering cream, and this is 2 creams together fingering. And I have to say that now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, it may turn out to be a Christmas sweater. It reminds me of, is winter white? Is that a color?
Sure. Yeah.
Because that's what I keep thinking,
Yeah,
oh, this is.
you're right. The cream makes it look like a winter white.
I've been staring at it from the back. It's just beautiful.
I'm loving it. I am putting in some waist shaping here because you know what's happening? It looks like it would go, and again, based on reading comments from Ravelry people that have put their projects out. We're so bad at that. I mean, I'm awful. I don't seriously put anything out there.
Unless Debbie's yelling at me, I don't do it.
And you know what? I do not know how to make myself do that. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Look, to me, it's like an extra piece of work to do, and all I want to do is click the needles. So.
Well, it's done. It's done.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Finito. So anyway, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out. I'll see how much yarn I have left over, and that will determine whether this gets longer sleeves, shorter. We'll see.
So that's 2 socks held together.
Correct.
For the whole portion of the
right.
Lexi and Kitty. Yeah, I've been wanting to make that too.
I'll tell you the other thing that is maybe it makes it an easier sweater. No short rows in the back, and I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if that would make it better, or I don't know.
Have you tried it on?
I have, just to make sure that all of this was going. But because it's ribbed, I'm not sure when I'm wearing it, is it going to be one of these making you feel like you're getting choked? I don't know. That will be something I can address later. And of course it'll be too late, but and I don't know how I would do that because it's ribbed front and back.
Well, what you could do is just make the collar just a hair smaller, and that would probably not have it be up so high on your neck then.
Or is the collar already done?
Yeah, the collar's done. It's
all right. So what if when you block it, pin the front down just a skosh more?
Yeah. Yeah, that would alleviate that, because right now when I try it on, it seems like a lovely fit. I'm not complaining about it right now. I'm just curious, how's this going to work when you're day-to-day kind of wearing it? I don't know.
Well, and typically for ribbing, for most things, I never block the ribbing. I'll dampen it with everything else, but there's no pinning. I like it to take its natural shape.
All right, so we'll see how that goes. And lastly, I'm working on a Zuzu's Petals.
Love that pattern.
You got far on that.
It's quick. I kind of made a mistake. Again, read Ravelry comments. I'm using worsted weight So it's different than using a fingering. And I felt like the hole for the neck was too tight. Again, this is a gift, so I didn't want to have anything be amiss at that point. So I kind of went back right before I joined. And I think this will be a better fit now. But I'm not, I don't recall, were yours like, Angie, you've made a few. Was this long? Because it almost
Yeah.
seems like, is it too long?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And I think what I did with mine is I made mine out of, I think mine are fingering or DK
Yeah.
weight, but I seem to recall, and I have to look back or think back about it. I made the smaller size on the larger needles maybe, or the larger size on the smaller needles because of the neck tightness. And it was, again, something I had read that somebody said about pulling it over the neck, it was too snug. And, with having, all this scar tissue on my neck, I don't like things tight because I have no nerves. I just feel pressure. So I don't want something tight on my neck. But I think going back, like you said, reading, I know I read it somewhere that it was somebody made a small with the larger needles or a large with the smaller needle.
Yeah.
And that's what worked. And so again, I think the reading of the Ravelry is.
Yeah, and it's quick. I think had I not made that mistake and started over as far as where the lace starts, I would have been done in 2 nights. So
Yeah.
I think I'm going to make another one after this. Oh, also you have instructions, chart and written. I've got to tell you, I like the chart better, and I surprised myself there. Why do I like the chart better? I can look and see what came
What's
below.
next?
But yeah, right. And I can tell that I'm on target. When it's the written, and she does tell you, don't intermix written with the chart. So there must be a good reason for that. There's some differences. I think that the chart is easy, and there's not a lot of goofy stuff here. The only thing that you got to know the SSK or the knit two together, what that symbol is, and you're home free because it's basically knit and purl. So.
Yeah, and like I said, I made several of those, and I was obsessed with it for a while. And seeing yours makes me want to make some for Christmas this year because it is a quick knit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was the Zuzu's petals, because Zuzu from the Christmas movie,
No, don't know.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. Zuzu is the little girl.
Okay.
And Zuzu's petals. So I don't know if it's my take with that, or if it's just that I really love the pattern so much. But I made several of them and I loved it.
And I had issue with the yarn. Boy, I could not think of what to use. I kept thinking it has to be a gradient. It must be a gradient because, of course, the pattern itself shows it as a gradient. And then when I went to Ravelry, somebody had made it out of the Rio solid. It's beautiful. If I can, I'll try to insert the picture of hers that was finished. I don't think it's copyrighted or anything, but that's what turned me on to that. I thought, holy smokes, this will be cost effective, quick knit, and hey, presto, I am done. So
yeah, and that kettle dye is nice because it
yes,
gives it a little bit different.
It's a really nice look. So that's all I've got to say. And Zuzu's Petals is by Corinna Spencer, who also did that color shift. She's a nice designer.
Yep. All right, so I guess I'll go next. I'm knitting. I'm almost finished. I tried so hard to finish before today. So this is another skirt.
Oh,
another skirt.
Another one.
Yeah, that yarn is so nice.
Very nice. And you look so good in it.
Thanks. And I wore the one all day long. I had no issues with it.
Leaving a butt print when you stand up.
Yes, stretching, hanging, whatever. And this is the sesame yarn. I think it's Barocco Sesame. Yeah, Barocco Sesame, and that's the yarn. And I have just a tiny bit left, and I'm playing yarn chicken. I'm not sure I'm going to finish it. I have something different for the waistband, but we'll see. We'll see if I get it finished or not.
Can you just go as long as you go? And
no, because you're going to come out to it. You're coming out to it. So you
okay.
kind of got to make it work.
Okay.
But and then the other thing that I'm working on, and I know I get obsessed with patterns, and then I knit several of them. But so that green cardigan that I made, the Knitting Pure and Simple, the green one you would have seen on the other.
Ooh,
So I'm
So
knitting
cute,
another
Ange.
one. And I'm going to, after those colors, I'll be adding in this dark purple, which.
Wow,
kind
that
of
looks
blue.
royal blue from here.
Yeah, no, it looks royal blue. It is really purple, but that'll be the bottom next. And then when we were at, so I've decided to make this longer, like vest-like, and just cap sleeves. And when we were at the Wisconsin Sheep and Wool, I found these awesome. Look at this.
I can't wait to see this together.
they'll look awesome.
Okay, so these are, what are they called? It's Thorn Tree Pass. She's on Facebook, facebook.com/Thorn Tree Pass. This is Winsdale Locks. So, but look at how great they look with this sweater, right?
It's like it was made for it.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in the shoulders like this.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, you Lady Gaga, you.
I'm gonna Lady
So you're saying
Gaga.
you're
this.
showing your 80s style, Ange.
I'm gonna pull out my whole Lady Gaga, either that or it'll go around the neck like that, you know. But there, I bought 2 of them, and you pull them apart and you use them one at a time. But are those the coolest things ever?
They're so cute. She had so many colors.
Oh my God, she had so many colors, and I'm like obsessed with. So I'm obsessed with finishing this so I can put those on the sleeves.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Anyway, but if you're interested in locks, she hand dyes them. They were beyond stunning.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's the colors. So this color is wine. This is kind of a bluish. This is that poolside that Irene used. It's kind of blown out, but really, really pretty. So, and that's what I got.
Nice.
How
Very
about you, my
nice.
dear?
I started this yesterday, another hat. And actually, I'll have to throw a picture in for Irene because I don't actually have a copy of it. But this is going to be the Lenny hat by Isabel Kramer.
Oh,
This is for Joe's aunt. So it's heritage and
mohair.
Lang, I think. So yeah,
Beautiful.
very pretty. But the hat's really cute, and it was a free hat, but I just wanted it for the softness, and it's just got a small pattern in it. So that's all I got.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Well, now we're going to move on to my favorite segment. It involves shopping. Okay. So we're going to move on to. Don't tell my husband.
I love it when you do Betsy's videos and you put that in. It's so fun.
I have so much fun doing those videos. They are so much fun.
Yeah, well, you do a great job. You're
I
such a
want to be
natural
the
at it.
QVC lady.
Oh, no, we don't want you to go to QVC. You stay.
No, but no, I want to be.
Hey,
I
have
wanna,
have you noticed all the QVC ads on when you're watching podcasts now?
Absolutely.
Holy crap. Or is it HSN? One of the two.
HSN, I think. Yeah.
It's like, holy smokes. It's way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Yeah, I love doing that for Betsy. It's like, it's so much fun.
If
Yeah.
anyone is interested in seeing that on Instagram, it would be Elgin Knitworks, of course. That's the Instagram tag, and on Facebook, Elgin Knitworks. So we were putting those videos up there. And you know what I think is amazing? One take. That's all it takes.
Right.
No farting around with.
Because I always wanted to be famous.
Oh my God. You really missed your calling, I'll tell you.
You're
that.
on your way, and
Yeah.
When I was young, I used to want to be on soap operas. But my mom would say, you can't watch soap operas. They take more sheets on there than they do in the Howard Johnson.
Ooh, okay.
that's
Yeah.
funny.
Still want to be on the soap operas.
Yeah, that would have been a great career. Not discovered, just not discovered.
Not
That's all.
discovered.
Right.
Well, you could be
Right.
maybe like Betty White. Maybe you could get discovered now.
I know. Wouldn't that be
Seriously,
great?
it's
And
never-
I mean, like, she's like 90 and she's
Yeah.
still like, and she's like a meme, a copy meme. I
Yeah.
love Betty White. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be
See what
Me too.
happens.
so want to be Betty White. All right. So now we're moving on to our favorite segment. So who wants to go first?
All right, I don't know. Shall I?
Go ahead.
All right, well, I placed a pre-order on Desert Vista Dye Works. And because I'm a moron, at some point, because I pre-ordered, and truly, what's interesting, I've ordered from her before, and I know that it takes time, but when I'm ordering this stuff in the middle of the night, I'm like, oh, what have I ordered? What have I done? And it occurs
Stop
to
doing
me
that.
that, hey, I ordered something from a long time ago. Maybe by now I should have had it. So of course, what do? I email her. I could just slap myself across the face for this. Of course it's coming. She emails, well, it's a pre-order, blah, blah, blah. She couldn't have been nicer. And I thought, yeah, I'm the jerk with the rest of the morons that are now bothering you when you've got yarn to dye. Where's my order? Anyway, I did get the order. I apologize if, seriously, I didn't mean to be that person. I don't like that. So, but here are the colors that I got. A holiday holly cup. I think this is.
Oh, cute.
Oh, pretty.
I might actually have this, but that's okay. I like it. This one is holiday stripe, the thin version.
Ooh, I
Cute.
like it.
So this is getting me in the mood with Joyce's socks and all that I may have to start Christmas. This is real nice. Look at this mint cocoa quilt.
Oh, I love that.
That's
That's
cute.
very
Yeah.
nice.
Probably my favorite because it's so unique and
Yeah.
it's very vintage. So those were the three I got. And then from Wisconsin Sheep and Wool, I got the 100 Ravens, even though I've had this before. It's tulip. Just love these colors. So anyway, that was something I couldn't resist. And then I could not resist, found the Ogle yarn. Remember the gal that doesn't do this anymore? There were
Right.
a few left at one of the shops and I thought, I'm grabbing it just because. Can't get it anymore.
Hey, that would make a neat Zuzu.
Yes, it would. It would. And then I have to tell you, I bought this book, Over the Moon by Paula Servila. It was in one of these vending booths. And I think that they have been at Stitches Midwest several times from the beginning of time, from when I've gone back with Angie for the first time. You go in there and you'll see a picture of Angie at Wisconsin Sheep and Wool. They do those t-shirts with the sheep on them with different sayings. Well, apparently this Paula was the designer and artist behind all that. Her book, she illustrated and wrote. And what I knew of her, because I know of her. I know her mom. I email with her mom. I knew her as a professor at a college in Waverly, Iowa. Had no idea that this was the same person that does these cards and T-shirts. Well, tragically, she got ill seriously and died in 2020. So about a little over a year ago. So I went to the cashier. So, this guy is like taking the orders. But the thing was that at the booth, they had a picture of her with her birth and death date. And I thought, oh my God, what is she doing there? You know what? I was so surprised. Anyway, the name of the vendor is Knit Ba Pearl. So I say to him, well, what is Paula's book doing here? It just didn't, none of this made sense to me. It was like a puzzle piece that somebody had scattered. And I was like, what's happening here? And he said, oh, that was my wife. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, my heart sank. Anyway, here's what I want. If anybody goes to this site for either cards that are related to, it's sheep. Everything is sheep.
Yeah, she had some really cute cards. Or they
So cute. She did all the drawings of this. His name is Eric. So if anybody places an order, just say Irene said hi. And let's see if that is a mystery for him now. So anyway, I treasured the book. I think it's lovely. And I'm sad that I didn't know that part of her. I knew her as a professor, as somebody with a lot of smarts, and that she had a hobby. Hobby was knitting and the designing of these cards and stuff. So very, frustrating. What I want to also say is something made me start Googling who are the people that I would have wanted to see in my lifetime during retirement now. And my girlfriend, my best friend, and I have mentors in our life that we wanted to see, old bosses and stuff. I started Googling so-and-so, then so-and-so, 3 people that I would have liked to see. They're all dead, and they died recently, like within the last 1 or 2 years. Very disturbing. So here's the lesson for today. Do it now. Don't wait. So, but there were excuses. Too old, too fat, not the right time, blah, 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 blah. And now forget it. You can't do it now. Too late. So not to end on a downer, but okay, let me show you my Etsy purchases. Stitch stoppers. These are sort of, I don't know how to explain these. They were from Etsy and they come in different sizes. So depending on the needle that you have, they were a little, oh, natural cork. Oh, All Stitch Studio is the name of the company. Like these. And then the buttons from my ornery shepherd. That was where I got those wooden buttons on my cowl, which I threw somewhere now. So that's all I got, folks.
You win. And what do you
No,
got?
maybe Angie went.
Well-
I don't know. She's scary.
I was bad.
Oh, okay. Now I
Yeah,
know.
mean, we'll stop and, I found this beautiful electric lime green.
Oh my,
Wow.
that is certainly your color.
Well, this is for Seth. I want to make him a little hat. My Seth, he's 8. Just turned 8 a couple weeks ago, and I want to
He
make
can't
him.
be 8. He was just 5.
I know. So he just turned 8 on the 5th of September, and he's started back to school in person, and all he wants is hats to wear to the bus stop. And I said, what color? And he said, Gigi, electric lime green. So I found this. It's only 130 yards of DK. So if anybody knows a little kid hat pattern I can make, simple, easy, because he's going to leave it on the bus, and I'm going to have to make 100 more of them.
Oh,
All right.
were you saying that he wanted like a stocking cap?
Yeah, just little stocking, plain, basic, easy, kind of little.
I'm thinking long stocking cap. That's not what he wants. He just wants like
No.
a
Yeah, he just wants like a nightcap, like the night watchman cap.
like
But,
a crew
yeah.
kind of look. Okay.
So then I picked up this pattern, all my stitches, which is hedgehog fibers. And it is a wrap that's done in
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
okay, and the colors are not really showing really all that great, probably because I have this light on, but there's
Well, that's
that
gonna be
one,
gorgeous.
then this, then this, then this. Okay, and then so those, and it's a fade kind of a thing because hedgehog's really big on the fade. But then the big one that I bought, goodness gracious, what was I thinking? I saw this sweater. And I was like, holy mackerel, I love this sweater. Okay.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's
Yeah.
called Le Pouf. And it's a fade by Bieda Jerzek. And I don't know, there's some more. Again, a free pattern. And yes, I went berserk and I bought all the yarn for that, which is these colors. Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
so it starts with like a black and white and then goes,
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
yeah, it's going to be stunning. So I'm excited about it. I went a little overboard, a little crazy. I bought quite a bit of yarn.
Yeah, we got your text.
Yeah, I was feeling a little guilty about it because, I just was like, oh,
Let it go. Let it go.
I know. So
No guilt. No
like I
guilt, no
said,
pressure.
I had a birthday, had a little birthday money, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that. So that's what I did.
Well, you're
All right.
special. You deserve it.
Thank you. All right, Joyce,
All right,
what do I do?
I was the only good one because really I haven't shopped. Well, I missed going to the shop for a couple of weeks. And the week before that, I was working on something else. So I didn't buy anything. So, and I only bought 2 things at the Wisconsin Wool and Sheep Show. And one is where we met our new friend, Kathy, and her husband, although I don't remember what her
I don't
husband's
remember
name
his-
was.
Yeah.
I don't
His name
either,
was
but
husband.
they were such
Husband.
a lovely, Kathy's husband. They were
Husband.
such a lovely couple. And she was so cute. We told her to follow, where to find us and that kind of thing. And I'm not sure that she has, but hello, Kathy. Where is your Instagram? But anyway, she and I were both looking at this cute little pattern by Michelle Stead, I think. And she was the designer of this, and Kathy and I both tried it on. I think Irene got a couple of pictures.
I do.
Did you? So I had no idea when or what I'm going to make this out of. And then I couldn't find the pattern for this again. I bought the pattern a couple of years ago when we were at the show, and it's just a short little cowl. It's gradient. It's got a couple of buttons. So I just bought the pattern, but I could never really find the yarn. So this time I just purchased the yarn.
Oh,
And this was not my favorite, but all the blues were gone, the taupes were gone, and she had some really deep reds, which really weren't my reds. And I'm not sure the green is exactly my color, but it'll work. So as soon as I find the pattern, I'm going to make.
Oh, now you can't find the pattern?
Now I think it's upstairs, and just quickly looking through them, I couldn't find it. So I really have to take my time and go through each of the folders for it. So
Okay.
one more thing I gotta do, but that's all I have.
Well, that's good. You did really good. I'm the naughty one this week. So
I don't know. I think you're both neck and neck on that.
yeah, I was like pretty naughty. I was feeling pretty, but I'm excited about the yarn. I'm excited about,
Yeah.
a fade sweater and.
Oh, hey, we got knitting to do. That's all.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's getting chilly and I'm ready for that. I'm ready to snuggle up on my couch with my little puppies, my little chihuahua, and then, put on the heater. We pretend we're in Mexico and I knit.
Olay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for the snow, but I am ready for a good, dreary, rainy kind of day where I can just sit and knit and not feel guilty.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Well, is there anybody got anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Well, we want you all to stay safe and healthy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, be good people, and remember to join our Pay It Forward prize
Giveaway thingy.
giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thingy-majiggy.
Which will end
Good
November
stuff.
1st. And remember, you're going to email us at 3plypodcast@gmail.com and nominate someone special in your life that's a knitter or someone you know that's
Run out of time.
Hey, keep on knitting.
keep on knitting.
It's good for your health.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, folks.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hi, everybody. Welcome to 3Ply Podcast. I have no idea what episode we're on.
Yep, 73, I think.
Boy,
Right?
we're off to a rip-roaring good start. We are doing it.
It's hard especially when your shit doesn't work. It's enough to piss you off for the whole day.
Yeah, it's already pissed me off for the whole day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We
What?
should get back from her shirt.
What?
Her shirt.
What about it?
Thank God I'm fabulous.
Angie, you should be wearing this.
Right.
Oh my God.
There
Yay.
she is.
Oh,
There she is. Okay.
so much happier. All right.
Should we redo the first part?
There was